Welcome to PowerBITrek. In this video, we will learn how to create very interactive and stunning dashboard like this one on a given data set. In our previous tutorial, we saw how to create financial dashboard to see the sales performance and profit across all the given segments and dimensions that we have in our data set. Today, in this video, we will perform the profit analysis and create some advanced visuals and KPIs. We will create everything here from scratch. Okay, I will show you the step-by-step process how to create all the KPIs, graphs, and measures here. So I would request you to please watch the complete video and do not skip any part here so that you'll not miss anything. In this tutorial, you will learn how to create KPIs, and we will add the icons for each KPI. If you see, we have added the icons for each KPI here, and we will create the measures using the uh, fields we have in our data set. So let me show you the data set what we are going to use in this Power BI dashboard creation tutorial. So we have a financial data with the fields like this country, date, discount band, and so on. So based on these values, okay, we will create some measures. Okay, if you see under calculations table, so we will create measures to calculate the cost of goods sold, gross sales, net sales, okay, total profit based on the values, okay, in our column, okay, in our data set. So we will see how we can create these measures, and we will try to calculate these values, okay, based on the data we have. And also, we will create another measure that is conditional measure. Okay, if you see this one, to apply the conditional formatting to the graphs that we have. If you see here the graphs, that is bar graphs by like for profit by product and profit by segment and profit by discount band, we have applied one conditional formatting here to indicate the negative values. If you see, we have highlighted it at if you see here that we have highlighted that in a red color. So we will apply the conditional formatting and we will create measure for it, okay, based on the field value. So here another thing that we will see how we can create calculated columns. So in this case, we will use the date column, and we will create one calculated column here, extra column that gives us month and year combined, that we have used in this area chart. If you see profit by month, yeah, month and year, we have combined year and month, okay, and we have displayed the month or month trend here by using the area chart, okay, the total profit, and it starts from the first month to the last month, okay. We will see how we can create a new column using the format function, okay, in this video today. And also we will try to generate some narratives, okay, using the inbuilt functionality in Power BI, by asking some questions to Power BI, and we will try to generate some insights here. If you see here, we have generated some insights. So we will see at the end of this video, we will see how we can generate these kind of narratives. And also we have other playlists created for DAX from basics to advanced. So you will learn all the DAX functions in that playlist. So please do check out that. And also we have another playlist for data visualization. There you will learn how we can create the graphs and format the visuals, okay, using all format by using all the formatting options in Power BI. So you will find the links in the description box for these two playlists. Please do check out that. And also, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and share with your friends whoever want to learn Power BI and data analysis. So in order to subscribe to the channel, please click on the logo displayed on the screen here and click on the subscribe button. And please do not forget to press bell icon so that you not miss anything, and you'll be notified once we post the new videos on our channel. So as you can see that I have opened a blank Power BI template, and the first thing that we will do is to load data into Power BI, importing it from the Excel sheet. Okay. So in order to do that, I'll just go here and click on import data from Excel. Since my data is in Excel form, so I just choose this option. Okay, import data from Excel. I need to locate the file where I have saved. So my file is in this sales analysis folder. If you see the sales data, so I'll select this Excel sheet and I'll just click on open. So if you see, once you select the file, you see this option that is no item selected for preview. So in order to preview your data before loading into Power BI, you can use this option to look at your data. So I just select the sheet name, that is financial data in my case. So I just click here. So now you can see the preview of your data before even loading into the Power BI. So we have fields like segment, country, product, discount band, and so on. So there's a no error in our data set. So I just go ahead and click on load. So once you click on load, the data will be loaded into Power BI. We have imported it from the Excel sheet. Okay. So you see we have created one table, that is financial data here. Automatically Power BI creates the table, and in tabular form it will show the data. Okay. So we have fields like country, date, discount band, discounts, manufacturing price, product sale price, segment, and units sold. Okay. So based on these values, we will create some measures, and we will create the graphs and KPIs. So once you load the data, we will format our reporting page here. So we will apply some background, okay, to our Power BI report, and we can increase the canvas size as well. Okay. So in order to do that, I'll just go to the visualizations pane here. So under this, you will find the format your report page option. If you see, I'll just click here. So you will find these options, that is page information, canvas setting, canvas background, wallpaper, and so on. So in order to increase the size of this canvas, okay, we have actually it is a default size given. So we can use the custom option, and we can use the height. We can resize this height of the canvas and width of the canvas. Okay. So I'll use here 980 pixel and width as 780 pixels. Okay. And the alignment should be vertical. The vertical alignment will be a top only. Okay. So I just close this. So we have increased the size of the canvas. Okay. And we can up the reporting page. So we will apply one background image here to just give the background to our the Power BI report. So I'll just go here, and this option I will choose for this. So if you see this canvas background option, I'll expand this, and you can give the background as color. Okay, you can select any color as a background. If you see here, it's not displaying since the transparency is 100%. So in order to make it visible, I will just reduce the transparency to 0. You can see. So the blue color background is applied to your Power BI report. So, but we don't want the color. We will browse. We will bring one. We will apply image as a background. So I just go here, under the image option, browse. So my image is saved in icons folder here. If I open this, so we will use this image to as our background for report view. If you see, so it is not fitted properly. In order to make it fit to the canvas, I will go to this image fit option. Okay, it is normal, so I'll just select the fit. So now you can see it is fitted properly. And I'll keep the transparency as 0%. So in order to make it visible, okay. So in order to keep this visible, okay. So I'll just minimize. So the two things we have done, that is we have increased the canvas size manually, custom size we have applied, and we have changed the canvas background with the image. So I'll just minimize this, okay, and we will create some measures. Okay, we will create some measures to indicate we will create some KPIs here, that is measures. Okay. So for that, we can create one blank table here so that we can separate our measures calculations from the actual field columns, actual fields, actual columns actually. So in order to do that, I will create one table here, as we have created in this file. If you see, we have created separate table for calculations. So I'll do the same thing. So in order to do that, you have to go to this option, that is enter data, and you don't have to add anything, any data here. It should be blank. So I'll just name this as table. I'll just name this table as calculations. You can give any name, okay? So as per your choice. So I'll just name this as calculations. I'll just click on load. So you see, we have a created new table, which is a blank table, and under this we will create our measures. So before creating measures, I'll explain what data we have here. Okay, I'll just show you the table view here of the data. I'll select this table name. So we have fields like segment, country, product, discount band, units sold, manufacturing price, sale price, discounts given, and the date column. Okay. Based on these fields, we will create our KPIs, that is cost of goods sold, gross sales, net sales, and total profit. So before moving further, I will just format this date column. I will just change the format of this date column to this one. Okay, so it will be easy to understand. Okay, so now I will just go here to the report view so that we can create our visuals using these columns and create it and create the measures. So the first measure we will create, we will see the number of transactions done. Okay. So in order to do that, I'll just go to the table view. We have to count the number of rows here. Okay. Since it will give us the number of transactions, so we have to count the number of rows and return the value. So for that, I'll just create a new measure under this table, and I'll just name this as transactions. So here I will use the count rows function to count the number of rows. So I'll go this count rows. The count rows function takes one argument, that is table name. So in our case, table name is financial data here. So I'll just pass the financial data table name, and I'll just close this. So this should return on this. This should return us the total number of rows, that is total number of transactions done. So I'll just bring this here, and I will just convert this to the card. So we have total number of transactions, that is 770. And once you create the new measure, you can delete this column. That is blank column. So I just delete it from the table. Okay, so we will do the formatting later on once we create all the KPIs. Okay. So the next measure we will create, that is gross sales. So in order to calculate the gross sales, we have to use actually the two fields, that is sale price and the units sold. Uh, the gross sales is nothing but the total revenue generated from the sales before any deductions are made, such as like discounts or any returns or allowances. Okay, so that this is how we can calculate the gross sales. So since we have a discounts already given, so we need to calculate the gross sales excluding these discount values. Okay, and I'll just explain the net sales as well. The net sales actually is the revenue generated from the sales after deductions, okay, like sales return and any discounts given. So that should give us the net sales. So we will create a new measure for gross sales here. So I just go here and create a new measure. I'll just name this as gross sales. So the gross sales is nothing but total number of units sold and the sale price. Okay, so this should give us the gross sales. So for that, I will use the sumx function. Okay, sumx function will take two arguments, that is table name and expression. The sumx function will reiterate each row. If I show you the table view here, I'll select this data. So it will iterate each row. It will multiply the sale price, okay, with this unit sold, okay, and it will iterate for each row, and it will returns the overall value. Okay, so this is how the sumx function will work. So in order to know more about the sumx functions, we have already uploaded a video on that. Please do check out that. Okay, that we have video in the DAX playlist, that is sum and sumx function. So please do check out that. So just go here to this formula. So sumx function will take two arguments, that is a table name. So in my case, the table name is financial data, and we have to provide the expression. Expression is that what calculations we're going to do here. So in our case, we are calculating the gross sales. So it should be units sold multiplied by sales price. So I'll just pass the units sold. And for multiplication, we use the star here symbol, that is asterisk, okay, for multiplication in Power BI. And I will multiply this with the sale price. So I'll just type sale price here. So this should return us the gross sales. So I'll just close here this one. Okay, I'll just hit enter. So this value should return us the gross sales. So I'll just convert this into card. And if you see, we are getting the decimal values. Okay, I'll select this measure, and you see this option, the auto. We can remove the decimal. So I'll just make it 0 and hit enter. So we can remove the decimal points here. So the gross sales we have, that is 145 million. We'll do the formatting later on. Okay, once we create all the measures. So then next thing, we will calculate the net sales. Okay. So in order to calculate the net sales, we have to subtract the discount price from the gross sales. Okay. So since we have the gross sales is a major and the discount is in column form, so we cannot do any subtraction here, since this format is different, that is major, and this format is different, that is column. So we cannot do this subtraction here from, like, we cannot subtract major and column from major. So in order to do that, we can create a new measure for discount values, which should return us the total discount value. So for that, I'll just create a new measure, and I'll just name this as total discounts. So the net sales is actually okay. So the discount is total discount. So I'll just use the sum function, and I'll pass the discount column here. Okay. So this should return us the total discounts given. and we are creating a measure for this. Okay, so that we can do the subtraction here. So if you see, we have created a new measure that gives us the total discounts. So earlier it was in column form, now it is in measure format. So in order to calculate the net sales, we can subtract the total discounts from the gross sales. So this should give us the net sales. So I'll just create a new measure for this. I'll just name this as net sales, and I will subtract the discount from gross sales. So I'll just pass the gross sales here and subtract the discount, the total discounts that we calculated. So this should return us the total, the net sales amount. Okay, so I'll just hit enter. So we have created a new measure for net sales. I'll just ping here and I'll just convert this to the card. So the net sales is almost 134.30 million. So I will remove the decimal places. So I'll just select this measure and I'll go to here. I'll just make it 0 and hit enter. Okay, the next measure we will calculate, that is cost of goods sold. Okay, here cost of goods sold refers to the direct cost of producing the goods sold by a company. So in order to calculate the profit, we have to like subtract this uh, cost of goods sold, that is whatever the cost required to produce the product. Okay, we have to subtract that from net sales, so that will give us the total profit. So for that, I will just create a new measure and I'll just name this as cost of goods sold, COGC. So in order to calculate the cost of goods sold, we have to multiply this units, number of units sold into manufacturing price. Okay, so this will give us the COGC value. So here we have field that is manufacturing price and units sold. So for that, again, I will use the SUMX function and I'll just pass the table name, that is financial data, and we have to do the multiplication of units sold and manufacturing price to return the cost of goods sold. Okay, so I'll just pass the units sold here and I'll multiply. I use the star option, the star symbol for this, and I will pass the manufacturing price here this time. I'll just close this and I'll just do it. So this measure should give us the cost of goods sold. Okay, here I'll just convert this to the card and I will remove the decimal places. I'll just make it 0 and hit enter. So from this net sales and the COGC value, COGS value, we can calculate the total profit. So I just create a new measure and I will name this as total profit. So we have to subtract the this value from net sales. Okay, so I'll just parse the net sales minus this. Okay, sorry, I will use COGS major and I'll just hit enter. So this formula should return the total profit. Okay, so I'll just bring this here and I'll just convert this to card. I'll remove the decimal places, select this, make it 0. So we see here that the total profit is almost 14 million. Okay, I'll just paste this here. So now you see that we have created all the measures almost. Okay. So only one measure we need to create, that is conditional measure, that is to apply the conditional formatting. So we will create that in later on. So we will format this KPI first, okay, before proceeding. So for that, I will just add some insert some shapes here so that we can apply this. We can create the background for these KPIs. Okay, so I just select this shape. This is a rounded rectangle, and I will format this to. I will just go to this shape option. I will select this as 8%, okay, the rounded corners, and the style, we will fill the color as white, and I will just make this transparency to the 10% only, and we will keep the border off, okay, so should be okay, so we will select the size of it. So we don't have to create again and again all these shapes. So we can just copy this. Okay, Control C and paste here. Control V. Okay, so should okay again I will copy and paste here. Okay, so size is big one, so I just reduce the size. Okay, so now I'll copy and paste. Copy again, I'll paste, and copy again, I'll paste here. So we can paste this here. So in order to align this, okay, we have one option in Power BI. So I'll just select all these shapes here by pressing Control key. Keep pressing the Control key and select everything, and just go to this format option. Under format option, you have align. Okay, you just click this align option and just click on distribute horizontally. Okay, so it will be distributed with equal gap. Okay, so we will format these all KPIs one by one. So I just select this, and I will do the this category label off. Okay, so that we have this number only. I'll just change the color of this. So I'll just go here under call out value. I'll just make it 45 only, and I will change the color to which matches with our background. So I have a color for this. So let me just get that color code, and under more option we can apply the color code. So I just use this color code, that is hash A641A. Okay, so I'll just apply this, and I'll minimize this one, and we can off the background of this card. Okay, so under effects option you can do that, and I'll just place this here. So in order to make it visible clearly, I'll just select this shape and go to the format option again, and I'll just click here send backward. Okay, or send back. Okay, so I have to select this one. So you can do the alignment, okay, as per your need. So again, we can just select, we don't have to change format the each KPI manually. So I'll just select this and I'll just go to this option format painter if you see, and I'll just click here and I'll just go here. So it will be formatted. Okay. So I just place this here. Again, I will click on format top painter and I'll just click here and I'll minimize this and I'll just place this here. Okay, it is not visible. So I'll select this shape option, go to the format and I'll just click send back. So you can, again I'll select this and go to the format option, and under this field I will select send back. So I'll select this again. I will click on format painter and I'll just click here and I'll minimize this and I'll just place this profit here. And again, I'll select the shape and go to the format and click on send back. So we have to format this as well. So I'll select this and click here. Okay, so we have to add the icons for each. Okay, that is for transactions, gross sales. So it should be gross sales, it should be net sales, and it should be profit. So I will, so okay, in order to insert these icons, okay, for each KPI, we have to go to this option insert, okay, and we have to select this image option. So you have to locate these icons. So I have saved these icons into this sales analysis icons folder. So for first transactions, I will bring this icon. So I already removed the background of these icons. Okay. So all these icons, I will upload this on description box. The link to these icons, you can download it from there. Okay. So I'll just click open. I'll just minimize this and I'll just paste this here. A little down. Okay, again I will go to the image, or I will select all the icons here. So we're gonna use this one now, and this one. Okay, you cannot select everything, so I guess I need to select one by one. So for this, we will give this for gross sales, and again I'll click on image. I will bring this for net sales. Again I'll click on image. I will bring this for profit. Or you can align this, okay, as per your requirement. So now we have created our KPIs. So we will name this KPIs. Okay. So for that, I will just insert one text box and I will name this as transactions. So I'll just type transaction. I will select everything and change the font to this. Okay. And I'll just increase the size to 18. Okay. We will use this one, and I'll make it bold. Okay, and I will just format this. So I need to turn off the background for this. So select this and go to the effects option. I'll turn off the background. And we can change the color of this text here. So just let me select this. Oh, it's tough to track. So again, I will select this text here and go to this font color option and I'll select this color. Okay. Similarly, we have to name these KPIs as well. So I just copy this one and I'll paste here and we can name this as gross sales. Okay, so again need to select the text and increase the size to 18. I'll just make this as bold. So this should be a gross sales. Sorry. So need to change the color as well. So I'll just go here and select this color. I'll copy this again and paste. Control C, Control V, and this should be the net sales. So I'll just change the name as net sale. I'll just remove G. Should be 18 board. Okay. So again, I will copy this one and paste here. So this is the total profit. So okay, I'll just keep this as profit. Now you see our KPIs is ready. So we will create the shape for this uh, cost of goods sold. Okay, later on I'll just keep this here or I'll just remove this one for now. So we will create the chart that is to show this one. I'll just show here. So we will create this visual first, that is profit by product. We will indicate, we will show this with the bar graph, and we can show this profit by year by donut chart, and we will create one area chart. We will show that is profit by month and year. So before that, we have to create one extra column, okay, which gives us the month and year combined. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So we can use the date column here. So I'll just go to the table view and I'll select this table name. So since we have the date column here, so I'll just go here and create a new column. Okay, so in order to create a new column, you need to go to this option that is new column, and I'll just name this as month year. So in order to format this date column, we will use the format function that we have in our Power BI, that is format. Okay, so we have to use the date column here. So I'll just pass the date column if you see, and we will use the month number. Okay, first, that is month year. So we will use the month number, and we have to format this at double digits. So I'll just use double inverted and I'll make this as double zero. Okay, so I'll just close this one, and we have to use one divider here, that is hyphen. So for that I will use the and function, that is logical ampersand, and I'll just use double quotes here and I'll just pass this hyphen. Again, we have to close this and use the and function and logical operator. Okay, so we have created only month number. So this should give us the month number. So we need year also. So for that I will just again use the date column. So for that I'll use the date here, and this time we have to pass the year. Okay, if you see here I use the dot year. Okay, so I'll just we don't have to close this. Okay, I can just hit enter. You see, now this is combining month and year. If you see September and month September and year 2022. So this is how you can format the date column and create the column like this, month and year. You can combine the month and year in the date format. So I guess this is in a text format. I'll just convert this data type as date. Okay, so it should be, yeah. Once you convert this data type, you can see this actually taking in this form, the taking the this format by default. So we can change the format option in under this format. We can change the format of this column under this format option here. So I will use this one, that is year and month. Okay, so it will return us the year and month. So I'll just go here to the report view. So far, I will just save this. I'll just name this as tutorial 1. So we have created extra column that is month and year. Okay, so we can use that in our area chart. So in order to like create these charts, so I will apply one background here. Okay, so that is a white background. So for that I will insert one shape, or else we can create the charts first and apply the background later on. So that will be easy. So I will bring the area chart first. Okay, I'll just create a blank area chart and I'll just create like this. And so to the x-axis, I will bring the month and year that we have created a new column, and I will bring the total profit to y. Okay, so it is giving us the year or year profit. So if you see this actually taking the date hierarchy. Okay, so in order to minimize this one, uh, just you can right click here and you can select this month and year. Okay, and this should give us the month uh, frame for this. So I will, okay, just format this one and go to the x-axis, and I'll just change the, okay. So in order to change this one, since we are like actually it is filtering some months here, but it is actually there. Like if you see here, so in order to make it all months visible, we have to go to this format the visual option, and under x-axis I will change the type as continuous to categorical, so that the axis will be converted to this month or month, and you can see all the months here. Okay, so I'll just minimize this. So for now, we'll keep this as it is. Okay, we will format this later on. And in order to add the dollar icon for each these KPIs, okay, so we have to convert this all the measures to currency since it is a decimal number. Okay, so I just use select this drop down list under format option, and I'll select this as currency. So you can see the dollar option applied to this. Okay, so I changed for COGS. Okay, gross sales. I will change this to currency. So you can see this dollar sign is applied. So for the not for net sales, I will do the same. I'll apply the formatting as currency, and for total profit, I will change it to the currency, and total discount as well to the currency. So now if you see, it's not visible clearly. So okay, so again we have to change the decimals here. So for gross of sales, I'll just make it 0 and hit enter, and I'll select this net sales. I'll make it 0 and hit enter, and profit as well. So we have to create two more charts here. That is one bar graph and the profit by year. If you see here, so this chart and this chart. Okay, so I will create a bar chart. So I'll use this one. Okay, I will use the clustered column chart here. Okay, so we gonna see the profit by product. So here under x-axis, I will bring the profit column. Okay, the profit field. Sorry, the product field. Okay, and I will bring the total profit to the y-axis. Okay, so this will give us the total profit by each product. So here I will create a donut chart, okay, for to show the profit by year. Okay, so I'll just go to the visuals, okay, and I'll bring the donut chart, blank donut chart here, and I will bring this the total profit to values, and under the legend field, I will bring the date date column. So we will format these visuals. Okay, we will see how we can format these visuals. So here I will format this chart first. Okay, so we will change everything, the axis values. We'll change the color of this graph as well. So I will select this graph and I'll go to the format option. Okay, under format option, I will go to the go to the x-axis first. Under x-axis, I will increase the value, that is this value, the size, the font size of this, and I will change this color to this color code that we were using throughout this. Okay. If you see the color is been changed, I will just make it bold, and I will off this title since it is clearly since it is understandable. So I'll just off this title name. Okay, and so we have formatted this x-axis. Okay, so similarly we will format the y-axis. So I'll just close this. I'll go to the y-axis, and on the y-axis I will increase the font size of this value, and I'll change the color to this. Okay, I will opt the title as well here since it is a profit. Okay, so I just opt the title and I will make this as bold color. So we have formatted so far x-axis and y-axis. So we will format this graph area and the title. Okay, so for that I will uh, of the grid lines here. If you see that we have the grid lines are visible. So under grid line option, I will just make this off. Okay, and so in order to change the background of this and change the color of this line, okay, so I'll just go to the lines option, okay, and I will change the colors under color options to this, and we will change the background of this. So I just go to the general option under effects. I will off the background. Okay, as of now, we will keep this one so that we will apply one background image here. Then we will change that. So we have to format the title as well. So under this title option, we can change I'll just name this as profit by month and year. And I will change the color of the text here. And I will make this bold. You can do alignment here. Like for this text, you can keep this at left side or center and on right side. As per your design needs. Okay, so I'll just give this. I'll just keep this as left side. Then I will just select this chart. Okay, and I'll just click on the format painter, and I'll just click here. So all the axes will be formatted here. If you see, like all the title color and the y axis and the x axis has been changed. The color of this. Okay, so we will do the same thing. I will select this one and select Format Painter and click here. So the only thing that we have to change the color of the bars, okay, in this chart. So I'll just go the Format option and I'll go to the columns option here and I'll change the color to this one. So the color will be applied here. Or else we have this one, okay. Similarly, we will do the same for this donut chart. I will change the position of legend. Okay, if you see here the date here, I will make it as bottom center. Okay, I will of the title here, that is date and year. Okay, so that be clearly visible, and we will format the data labels. Okay, so under this option, you can change the position as well, or whether it is outside, if you want inside or outside, like this. Okay, and I will change the label contents to, okay, we'll keep this as data value percentage of total. Okay, and we have to minimize we have to remove the decimal places here. So for that, I need to go to the values option. Okay, I will increase the font size and I'll change this color to this one. Okay, and we can make this as bold, and the decimal unit should be, okay, the percentage we will change it to 0. so that it will show you, it will remove the decimal places for this percentage. So we have to change the color of this also. So I'll just select again and I will go to the slices, okay? And I will change the color to this 2023 year to this color. And for this 2022 year, I will select something like this dark color, and I will use for 2022 this is faint one. Okay. So we have to apply one background for these charts. Okay. So for that, I will insert one shape here that is in rectangle form, and I will increase the size of this. Okay, we can format this shape. So I will make this as only 3% rounded corners. Okay, and under style option, we will change the color of this and we'll keep the transparency as 10%. I'll off the border so we can apply this to these charts. So, okay, I'll just bring this little this side and we can apply this. Else I'll bring this little more this side. So once you place this here, you can go to the format option and under this you can select send back. Okay, so it will be sent as a back and we will of the background of these charts here. So I just go here, select this chart and go to this general under effects, we can off the background of each chart. So now this is looking good. So we can add the lines here as a divider. Okay, for that I will bring one shape here. So I'll insert one shape that is line. Okay, I'll select this line option and we can format this as under shape. I will use the line and flat. Okay, under style we will change the fill color that is to this color and I'll keep the transparency as 0%. We have to format the border as well. So for border I will select the same color and keep the 1 pixel and keep the transparency as 60%. Okay, and I will just bring this here. So one more line as vertical divider. I will just copy this one and paste, and we can change the rotation of this. Okay, under this rotation option, I'll just make this as 90%. So it will be shown as vertical line. So I'll just expand this, minimize this one, and we can place this here. So now you can see our this bar graph, pie donut chart, and the area chart is ready. I'll just expand this one a little bit. I will expand this size of this. We will apply the conditional formatting here later on. Okay, and this. Okay, we have to on the data labels as well. So I'll select this for bar graphs and I'll just go here and apply the data labels. So we can format the data labels under this option. So under values, so I'll select the color of the data labels as this one and make it bold. You can change the position of the data labels, okay, as per your need. And keep this as 9, okay, and display is as auto. So then we will create the title here first, okay, before proceeding. So other KPIs will create, that is for other total COGS and total discount, total units sold. Okay, so let me create one text box here. Okay, so that we can create one. We can create the title for our dashboard. So for that, I'll insert the text box here, and I will name this as profit analysis dash financial data. Okay, I will select this entire text and I will use this format, the font size, the font actually, and I'll change the font size as 24. I'll make it bold and just increase a bit here, and I will of the background, okay, of this. So you go to the effect and click on background off. I will change the color of the text to white, or we can select like this, or it will be good to select the white, okay, pure white color. So we will create the other KPIs, okay. So that is total cost of goods sold and total discount and units sold. So if you see here, so we will create these KPIs. So for that, I will create a new card, and I will bring this cost of goods sold that we calculated to this field. and then okay, I will use the different shape here. So again, I will create a new card here, and I will bring the total discount that we have calculated to this field, and I just copy this, paste here, and should be units sold. Okay, so number of units sold. So we will apply the background as shapes. Okay, I'll just bring one shape here. So I'll select this shape for this time, and I'll just paste this here. Okay, we will format this one. So I'll keep the same, that 25% rounded corners as it is, and on the style option I will change the color to white. Okay, and I'll keep the transparency as 10% only. I'll keep the border off, and we can format this one. So I'll just select this and go to the home tab and select format painter and just click here. So I have to make this as currency and the decimal places as 0. So I'll just bring this here. Okay, so I'll just select this, copy paste, and I will change the rotation to 180 so that it will be changed, and paste this here. So so it's not visible, so I'll just click here and go to the format. Okay, so I'll just go here. Okay, something is not. I will keep here, bring front. Okay, either way you can do that. Okay, you can send it back or you can bring this to the front. So you can click here, it will be shown here. So either up way you can do that. You can either bring this forward or you can click this, you can send this backward. Okay, both are the same. So for this, again, I will select this one. I'll click on Format Painter. I'll just click here, and again, I'll click Format Painter and click here. So we have to change the decimal places to 0 again, and for this, we will change the formatting, okay, later on. So I'll bring this here. So here again, we will create one new shape that as a background. So I'll just insert a new shape here. So again, this one. So I'll select the shape and click on the format. I'll just format this as it is, and I will expand this bit. Okay, this is not aligned. So let me align this first. So then I'll just bring this. Okay, we'll keep this one, and I'll go to the format. So again, so I will select this one and I'll go to format and I'll just click on bring front. So I'll just keep this as it is. Okay, and let's minimize the size. So now we will bring the icons for these KPIs here. So let me just align this first. So again, I will go to the insert tab. Under that, I will select the image and we will bring these other icons for our KPIs. So I'll bring this one and we'll paste this here. And it should be sent back so it is visible. Then for other two KPIs, I'll just since go to the insert tab again, I'll just click on image. I'll bring this one and again I'll go here again. I will bring this one for number of units sold. Okay, just select this and paste this here. Okay, that's it, and we will add the names. Okay, for this, so I'll just copy this one and paste. Okay, select that, copy paste. Okay, Control V, Control V. So select this, Control C, Control V. Something is wrong. So I'll select this one, Control C, Control V. Okay, and bring here. This should be total cost of goods sold. Again, I will copy, paste this one. And this should be total discount. Again, I will copy this, paste, and this will be total units sold. Okay, so now our all the KPIs are ready. If you see all KPIs are ready, and we can create other graphs here, that is profit by discount band and profit by segment. So I just go here and create new clustered column and I'll paste this here. Okay, so I'll bring the discount band to the x-axis and the total profit to y-axis. And we can format this using this option. So I'll go select this chart and go to the home tab and click on format painter and click here. Okay, so everything will be formatted. So again, we have to create another bar graph here. So I'll just go here and click on clustered bar graph for to show the profit by segment. So I'll bring the segment from our data field to y-axis and total profit to x-axis. And then again, I will format this using the format painter. I'll select this chart, go to the format painter, click here. Simple as that. Okay, you don't have to format it again manually. You can use the format painter option here. So we will apply the background as we did here. So I'll just copy this, paste, and I'll just bring this here. I'll minimize this one. Okay, and minimize that a bit. Okay, you can do the alignment, okay, as per your needs. So I'll just keep this here and I'll send this as back. Okay, so that is now you see both our charts are ready now. So we'll change the title for each. So I'll just name this as profit by discount only instead of total profit. Again, I'll select this one, go to this tab. I'll select this. Again, we have to change it for this graph as well. So profit by product and this will be profit by year. So the last two things that we gonna do here, that is one is we will create the narratives and we will create one measure to apply the conditional formatting. So if you see this actually profit by segment, uh, the segment mid market and the channel partners are in loss. If you see, this is actually less than zero. So we are in the mid market and the channel partners are in a loss. Okay, so we will format this one and we will show this in a red color, okay, since it is a negative value. Same for the profit by product. These two product, that is VTT and Amarilla, are in loss actually, the producing the loss. Okay, so we will apply the conditional formatting here. So for that I will create a measure, okay, for like applying the conditional formatting. So you can do this alignment, okay, as you need. Okay, I'll just keep this as it is. So for that I will create a new measure. I'll just go here and create a new measure and I will name this as conditional measure. Okay, you can name anything as per your choice. So here we will create one variable that is profit. Okay, so I'll select the var option here and I will select this, create this variable that is profit and should be equal to total profit, the measure we have created. Okay, so here, so that we have to return the color code for if the profit is greater than zero, we will color code it as it is. Okay, and if the profit is less than zero, we will color code this in red. So I'll just press shift and enter. Okay, and I will use the return function so that we can return the value. Again here I will press control shift and enter, and I'll press the tab. So here we will use the switch function. Okay, switch function will return actually either one value, like if the condition is true, like let's say profit is greater than zero, it will return that particular color code, and if the profit is less than zero, it will return that particular color code. Okay, it will apply the color code to the graph. So I will use the switch function here, and should be true, and I'll press a comma. So again, I'll press shift enter, and I'll apply the condition. So the variable we have created, that is profit. Okay, I'll apply this, and if it is greater than zero, apply this color code. So we will use this color code, that is A641 AE. Okay, so same as this color. Okay, and the condition is okay, sorry. So I have to comma, then shift enter, then profit variable is less than zero. We will color code this with other red color. So I will just use this color code. Just, please add the hash, okay, key here before the color code. So it should be a hash FF double nine AC. We will use this color, okay, to indicate the negative value. So I again shift enter, and I will close this. Okay, just hit enter. So we have created a measure for conditional formatting. So I will show you how we can apply this. So let's see if you want to apply the conditional formatting to this graph. I'll just click this graph, and I'll just go to this format your visual tab, and you need to go to the columns field here. Okay, and you see this color coding, you see this conditional formatting. Okay, here you can apply any conditional formatting with this value based or field based. Okay, so I just click here on this option. So you can apply format style as rules, or you can apply the gradient, or you can apply as a field value. So in our case we will use the field value, and we will select this conditional measure which we have created. Okay, and we click, and you can say just okay. So now you see the negative values is indicated in this color, and we have kept the same color as it is for positive values. So similarly we can apply for these two bar graphs. So I just go here and click here and click on the field value and select that conditional measure, that is the measure we have created for conditional formatting. I'll select OK, and again I'll go here and select this, select field value, and select the measure. So this is how you can create the measure and apply the conditional formatting. So I hope you this concept is clear so far. So the final thing that we will create, we will build the narratives by asking some questions, okay, and we'll generate some insights on that. So for that, I will bring one text box here, okay, so that we can type here. So I will bring this to, I just increase the font size so that it will be visible clearly, and I will change the font to this one. 2016. Okay, so here, how we can generate this? Okay, so if you see this plus value option here, so you just need to click here on this, and this window will appear, and you can see here create a dynamic value that updates with your data. Okay, so it will change the dynamically once we update the data. So if you see this question, how would you calculate this value? So we can ask some questions. So let's see, we want to get the country name which has the highest total profit. Okay, so I will just write a question here that give me country. Okay, with with top total profit. Okay, you just need to click here. So you see, it is returning the Canada. The Canada has the highest profit. Okay, so we will verify that as well. Okay, let me just save this first. Okay, I will save this. So it will bring the Canada. So I will just create one table so that I can show you what the total profit for each country. So I just bring the country column this and the total profit. And if you see here, Canada has the highest profit, which is almost 38 lakh 63,979. Okay, other countries has the lesser profit than Canada. So the value of what we received is correct. Okay, here Canada is the top country generated the profit. So we can just type this as to contributed more to total profit with. Okay, so we will bring the value what is the total profit here. Okay, so again I will create a new question for this. So I'll just go here and click on the value. Okay, and then if you see here, name your value is now it is 2, and we will ask some other question for this. So I'll just type like this top one total profit company, total profit country. Okay, it is giving the hint as well. So I just click here, and if you see this returning the highest profit, that is for Canada. I'll just select save. So now you can see it's actually generated the this value. So here, so we can mention whereas the lowest performing country in terms of profit. Okay, it is in terms of profit. So we will bring the country which has the lowest profit here. So again, we will add the new role, new question here to bring the lowest performing country. So I'll just go here again, keep the cursor here, and click on value again, and this will be value 3. So for this, we'll ask some question like this: country with lowest profit. We see here and click on go. So now this is returning as France, since France has the lowest profit among other all countries. Okay, so I just click on save, and we'll bring the value for France. What is the lowest profit here? So I will go here, keep the cursor again, and click on value, and we can ask some other question like country with the least total profit. Okay, I'll just here. Now, if you see, this is the lowest profit we have, which is for France country, that is 16 lakhs 93,000 around. Okay, so I just click save. So we'll put the full stop. So again, we will try to generate some other narratives that we will see which segment is actually uh, generating the highest sales and which product it is. Okay, so for that, I'll just mention this segment. Okay, for here we will add the new rule to bring the segment which has the highest sales. So again, I'll click on the value option. So this time we will ask the question like, okay, tell me which segment. You can frame the sentence, okay, as per uh, like your need. So I'll just name this as tell me which segment has the highest sales. Okay, highest net sales. Okay, we will bring the net sales. So I'll just click on go. So you can see here government segment has the highest net sales. So I just click on save and I'll just type continue the sentence that has the highest net sales. Okay, I'll just increase the font size so that it will be visible clearly and I will do this as font. Okay, I'll just minimize this to 16. So now you see the government has the highest net sales and uh, the highest sales generated by the product. We will bring the product name. So highest sales generated by the product. So again, we will ask new question here. So I just go here, click on the value, and we will ask the new question that is, uh, tell me which product has highest amount of like highest net sales. Okay, okay, the spelling. Okay. Tell me which product has highest net sales. So it is returning the PSU. Okay, so I just click on save and again. Okay, in order to select this text, okay, keep the cursor as blinking. Okay, and control press the shift and right arrow and select, and you can change the size of this to 18 and you can change and we'll apply the color to this one. We'll select everything and I'll change the size and change the color. We'll make it bold. and we can select other uh, fields. Keep the cursor here and shift left arrow, make it bold. Okay, we have everything bold, right? I'll just make this, select this everything, click on bold option. So click here, okay, click here and please start and select this, make it bold. And again, go here, shift right arrow, make it bold. For France as well, shift right arrow, select, make it bold. And for Canada as well, shift right, shift the left arrow and bold. Sorry, you can click shift left arrow, okay, so that it will be selected. So I select this entire and I'll go to under and keep the background off. See, something is changed here. I will change the color to this one. Okay, now it is okay. So you see, this is how you can generate some narratives, okay, using that value option. You can ask any question related to your data and it will return the value. So the last thing that we will create one slicer for country here, okay. So I'll just create one blank slicer and I will bring the country column to the field and we can format this, okay. On the slicer settings, I will choose as drop down and selection should be all, select all. We will name the slicer header as select country. We'll make it as 14. I'll change the font color, the text color to white, okay, and background should be none. So under values, we will change the color to this code. We'll keep this 12. So if you see here, okay, and we will change the background of this, okay. So for that, keep the background off. Okay, so the selection background should be slicer header. Under that, you can change, should be white. Okay, so you can place this like this. I can select any country or select all. So if you select other country, if you see this is actually not changing, so I will remove the interaction between this slicer we created and this the text we created. Okay, so for that I will select everything. I'll select this and go to this format option and you can see here edit interactions. So I will select this as none. Okay, so one second, this should be for this. Okay, so if you select any other country, it will not change. Okay, This is how you can edit the interactions for each for any individual charts. So our dashboard is ready now. You see, we have created all the measures and all the features what I have shown earlier, and you can control this chart by using the slicer we created for the country, and you can see the profit whole analysis. Okay, you can see the KPIs and profit by product, profit by year. What is the profit? Profit by month, year, and profit by discount band, and profit by segment. Okay, and you can see here that these three product, that is Velo, Amarilla, and VTT, has actually the negative profit, that is those are in loss. And the segment wise, if you go here, mid market and channel partners are in loss, and the discount band, which is none and high, are in loss actually. So this is how we can do the profit analysis, and you can build this kind of chart, this kind of a dashboard on financial data. So okay, the first thing and the last thing that we have to apply one background here to all these charts. Okay, for 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 that I will just copy this one and I'll paste here, and we can change this with, okay, the transparency. Okay, so I'll keep the shape as only 1% rounded corners, and under style option you can select the transparency as 50%. Okay, and I will just fit this here overall to the all charts. So you can drag this like this and drag up the side. You can align this, okay, as needed. I will just select this and go to the format and select send to back. I can see. So I hope you like this video, and if you really like this video, I would request you to give a like, okay, and share this with your friends and family members. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified once we post new videos on this channel. So we will bring more Power BI dashboard designs and create some advanced visuals here. And you can follow our DAX tutorial as well. You can learn the DAX functions, and you can follow our data visualization tutorial so that you can know how we can create the charts and format the same using all the formatting options that you have. So in order to subscribe the channel, you can click on the logo displayed on the screen here, and you can click on the subscribe button. Okay. So please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.